Hi, welcome back. This is your monthly tarot reading for the sign of Cancer, your sun, moon, and rising for May 2026. So, Cancer, let's have a quick look to see where you've come from. And here we have the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles is basically saying that you're working very, very hard at something. Um, and it's something that you love. So don't get that mistaken. It is something that you actually enjoy and like. Um, you're carrying the burden, the weight of the weight on your shoulders, and it could also represent teamwork in a way. And if it does represent teamwork, you are the captain of the team. You're the leader of the team. So whatever happens with that project, it falls back on you. So that's kind of where you've come from. Now let's have a look to see what's happening the first 2 weeks of May. Okay. Your first card here is the moon. The moon is all about illusions. It is about deceit. It's also about trusting your intuition. Next, we have Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands, it is a card about conflict. So there's some conflict that's going on. But it's really kind of saying um, you're challenging people, and you come out on top. So it's not that you're necessarily the instigator, but um, you're standing up for, I think, something that you believe in. Okay. And then the last card here is the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is all about balance, and you're balancing your work life in the sense of like a lot of projects, a lot of things going on, or you're balancing your work and home life. So there's a combination there. Um, so this is, this you're kind of you're on a tightrope there when it comes to the balance because you just got too much that's going on. Um, all right. So the first 2 weeks, what is it trying to say? Um, I'm gonna say right in the beginning, because there's the moon and then you have the Seven of Wands, so which is a card of conflict. Um, I would say watch your back because something is telling me that there are people around you that don't have your best interest at heart. And that's where this challenge is going to come from. And you're going to stand your ground. You're going to come out on top. That's not a problem. But you are, in that case, you're overwhelmed. So you do have a lot that's going on. Um, and I would just, mm, don't make too much of a fight of things, and I think the Seven of Wands doesn't. It really is, it's about standing your ground but without having a really big fight. um yeah, so just be careful. I would say trust your intuition, watch the people around you. There's something that's just not jiving. And along with that, you're trying to maintain the balance. So you know with this challenge or standing up for yourself, there are people that are not going to like it. And there's people that are going to maybe resent you or hold a grudge against you, and then you're going to maintain a fine line. So you're going to maintain that balance of either friendships or work and career with the coworkers. So you're going to maintain that kind of balance. Okay, the last 2 weeks of May, we have the first card is the Ace or the One of Wands, which is all about new, amazing opportunities. Um, it is a fire and a passion card. So it's, to me, it's doing what you like. It's like almost like a hobby. And then we have the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is an interesting card because what it's doing is it's showing that you focus on the negative as opposed to the positive. And here, in this situation, there's three negative things and two positive aspects. So the Five of Cups, three are flipped over and emptied, and two are still full. But the situation here is you're not looking at the positive ones, you're looking at the negative ones. So keep that in mind. And then We have the Ace of Swords. So that is a new beginning when it comes to having brilliant ideas, very intellectual. I'm just trying to think, you're overcoming obstacles. It really, to me, is all about intellect and communication. And it's a new beginning there. And it's almost like it's God sent, like, from above, the heavens above. So what are the last 2 weeks saying? Um, you, whatever your passion is, but this could be a hobby, and that's the way I'm interpreting it. Whatever your hobby is, really, you're passionate about it, and it's like you've attempted something. So you're this is a new beginning there, like you're starting it, and there's going to be some um, negative connotations there. You're going to look at some of the negative aspects because when you're starting something new, it can become very overwhelming and you're not clear on the path. So that's why there's a little bit of negativity that's happening. But then out of that negativity, so as you know, out of darkness comes the light. And that's when you're going to get that brilliant idea on how to carry it forward. So, you know what? Not bad for the month of May. I would just say watch out for this week here. You want to make sure that you're maintaining your balance. But the last 2 weeks, not a big deal. Pretty minor in nature. If you like this reading, hit the like button. Don't forget to share. And until next month, shine your light.